Good afternoon, this is Stormcastle from Stormcastle's Comics Collectibles, and today I'd like to talk about Dream of the Endless, in the comic series Sandman, or most particularly issue 19. In the Dream Country series, it's a Midsummer Night's Dream. Dream of the Endless, and I'm going to make a much longer video about it, is a personification of the conceptual idea of the world of dreams. He controls a province. He's more powerful than the gods and demons and so forth and so on. And he's one of the fundamental beings that control it. He's one of the Endless. There are 7 of them. He has multiple siblings. But at one point, we see in a series called Dollhouse that for once every 100 years, he and his sister Death live a mortal life, and during it, at one point, he encounters Kit Marlowe and William Shakespeare talking, and he's intrigued and goes off and makes a deal with William Shakespeare that he will write 2 plays for him, where Dream will inspire and allow Shakespeare to make his art. And as we all know, William Shakespeare is greatly renowned. The first one deals about is in this book here, Midsummer Night's Dream. It's a very nice story. Basically, in the issue, Shakespeare and his company show up outside in a set of fields, and are asked to put on this play. And the play is for the host of a fairy. Morpheus invites Titania and Oberon and all their courts to come and see this play. And at first, some of the fae are confused, but they enjoy seeing this play. And for them, because it's real, but it's not real. This story happened, but it does not happen. And over the course of the book, we get to see the story play out as Titania and Oberon are deciding to forever leave the mortal lands. And this is Morpheus's farewell, because they've always been friends. It's a very good book. It actually won the World Fantasy Award for short stories, in so much that people made new rules, so to speak, that for special projects, graphic comics and graphic novels could not win the award again. It's a very great series. I recommend all Sandman, and I will do a bigger deep dive into it. It's a good book. It's enjoyable. It's nice to see. If you like Shakespeare, you get to see some of the play. You see the part where the young men are dressing up as the women because Shakespeare had no female actors, and we even see the Puck, Robin Goodfellow, abandon the rest of the fae and stay in the real world, which will have much greater consequences down the line in the story. But it's a good read. Also, there is an error version of this, I believe issue 18, I think number 20, where 2 of the pages, 8 and 20, are next to each other instead of 18 and 19. You get 8 and 20. I don't have an error copy of the book, and honestly, I don't know if it's much more valuable. I don't even know if it's noted in CGC. I have a list where I keep all my books, and I said this in the error book thing, so I am sure somebody out there is CGC, but I'm not going to talk about CGC here. But it's a good book. It's a good issue to read. The art is always, Neil Gaiman is a great writer, and I suppose I should open it and show some interior art. It's not your general superhero fare. This is where 18's supposed to be. And 19 and 20. If this page is not next to this page, but this page is there, then you have an error copy. Justly Quarterly ad. The art is, as always, good. The cover is inventive. It's a good series. It's a good read. It's a fun read. And honestly, if you've not read Sandman, or you want something really interesting, it's a one-shot book. You don't need the other issues to tell you the rest of the story. You don't need it for everything else. It's all in one book. If you want to read the second book, the second play that Shakespeare does, it's issue number 75, The Tempest. I'm going to go in for deeper dive. Sandman was a TV series last year on Netflix. Worth watching. Kind of hoping that this would have appeared in season 1, but maybe in season 2, ideally. But anyways, this is Stormcastle. I want to talk about Sandman Midsummer's Night's Dream. If you haven't read it, give it a read. It has been an amazing series. And that's it. I highly recommend it. One of my favorite DC books. This is Stormcastle. I'm telling you to have a good day. Keep hunting.